your thing. And if I had to walk through there, if you had to play, then I would go with you. That way I could be like, yo, you got to do fucking media in the back. And I would sit back and just talk to the fans. But Scump still to this day, like, just like everywhere he goes. Obviously, he's a redhead and fucking very recognizable.
Oh, dude.
So, like, he just gets fucking recognized everywhere that we go.
Yeah.
And
deservingly so.
Yeah. And I tell him, I'm like, dude, you know what's nuts about you and Nade is the fact that you guys have been doing this shit for like almost 10 years and you guys are still like mad relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like at no point do you ever think of you and him or like, oh shit, yeah, they used to be mad big. You know what I mean? They're still like they're both. I tell Scump, I was talking to him. He's like, well, you know, my stream doesn't do as good as it does. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking professional player.
Yeah, can you imagine if Seth
focused
tried?
on one thing, right?
Bro,
it goes both ways.
I truly believe, you know, and Seth is getting paid well, you know, playing for the Huntsman, and he can still win tournaments, and he's capable of doing that, and it's a hard chapter to close in that book. And obviously, you probably don't want him to yet, or you might want him to do whatever you want. But if Seth would have like quit Call of Duty and went like full time on Fortnite and was a full time Warzone streamer, he'd be 5 times as big as he is now. I mean, he don't even give a fuck about his YouTube channel. He goes on like year-long hiatuses. I go on hiatuses, but not as long as he does. Yeah. And if he actually dude, he has like 6,000 concurrents while everybody else is streaming Warzone while he's playing scrims. Excuse me. He's not even talking to the chat. Yeah. He's not even trying. Yeah. If Seth applied himself and quit all this competing bullshit, bro, he would be, dude, get out, forget about it.
Yeah, I talk to him all the time, and obviously, like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, I tell him all the time, like, whatever you want to do, I got your back. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, we're gonna be friends regardless. Like, that's just how it goes. But I tell him, I'm like, any single time that people rank him, like when fucking Nameless, who's just on the podcast, you watch it, was really a really good one. When Nameless, when like all these news sources like talk about Seth and how he's not in some people's top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Wild.
Like, it's and I think
people forget quickly.
No, the thing is like I know like psychologically they don't want to give him his props because they want to up other people. You know what I mean? And they want to say this guy's way better than this guy and this guy's. And look, Simp, fucking incredible fucking player. Right, like I think he's like insane, right? But when they sort of compare the two, I'm like you can't compare the two because
no, you're out of your mind. I mean, I can take this one because I know. I mean, I never played against him. Actually, no, that's a lie. I played against him in like S&D tournaments here and there.
When he fucking left, you know what I'm saying?
He's been incredible for the last 3 years, and when everything's said and done, I bet Simp will go down as like a top 10 player. I don't watch and follow as closely as I used to. But people forget too quickly like how dominant Seth actually was, especially in 4v4. Now, obviously, we had a rough go of it in some tournaments, some years while we were teaming together. But Seth was unkillable in certain games. Like Modern Warfare 3, nobody was touching Seth. Black Ops 2, I mean, he was breaking hard points by himself. I mean, people got to give Seth the credit that he deserves. And even if there's like old school COD pros that aren't giving him like top 10 credit, they're fucking tripping.
Oh,
and that's not even because I love Seth.
Same.
It's because I played with him and I saw what he used to do.
Objectively,
Seth's an all-time great.
Yeah, objectively, when I see him being ranked like as a nut, I'm like he's dividing his focus into two different things, and he's still shitting on young fucking people that are up and comers. You know what I mean? Like if he focused just on being a professional Call of Duty player, you don't think that if he didn't stream and he didn't have to stream and he didn't have to be entertaining, and all he did was look at a screen and call out, not fucking look over at the chat. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for this. Like you don't think that he'd be way better than he is right now?
I don't think that has much to. I get that. I just don't think he cares as much
about what
winning.
No, he does.
Well, I know he wants to win.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, when you're young and hungry and you haven't
made it?
I mean, he's won a world championship. He's won 2 gold medals. He's won MLG events. Like, bro, people don't remember. Like, people weren't following. They weren't around in, like, Black Ops 1 and all these old school generation Call of Duty games. If you don't have Scump in your top 10, you're out of your fucking mind. If I competed against you or you came from the first generation of Call of Duty players, you don't have Seth in your top 10, you're a fucking hater.
100%.
Like I understand it's like people, you know, people ranking these new players. Like I hear Shotzi's really good. I've never seen him play.
He's really good.
I see